Hey guys and gals, welcome back to another Vinny Built Structures video. This video I am going to attempt to make another grain elevator because my next project, which is my cement plant, is going to require another elevator. I really don't want to spend another 15 bucks to buy another elevator, so I am going to attempt to make my own. Basically, this is what we're looking at. And each one of these sections here is 10 feet, and we're going to try and assimilate this whole project. So what I'm going to be using excuse me, is this Plastruct product, and it's a square tubing. And also I'm going to be using 20,000 styrene to make these little ribs right here. So let's go ahead and get started on this, and this is where I will be using my miter, and as you can see I put a gate right here so I can get all of them to be pretty much the exact same size. So let's get on with the project. I'm not going to show you everything. I will show you step by step after each part is cut out, and then we'll assemble this and see what it looks like. Hopefully it'll work out so I can save 15 bucks. Anyhow, stay tuned and we'll get back down to the work area and I'll show you what's going on. Be right back. Alright guys, as you can see I've got all my sections cut out, and also my little ribs that I'm going to be using, and I should wind up with a elevator that's about 90 feet tall. And if I need more I could always add more. But anyhow, we'll go ahead and start assembling this. I'm not going to show you how I assemble it. Basically it's just gluing everything together. So stay tuned and we'll be back when this is assembled. Stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back at the work area now, and let me show you what I've accomplished so far this morning. This was the piece I was trying to replicate. This is a leftover part from the kit, the Rick's grain elevator. And so I tried to duplicate that, and this is what I came up with. I don't think that's too bad. Not too shabby for a boy from Brooklyn, eh? But anyhow, now I'll show you what this is being built for. I am going to be using, let me get the camera up a bit, these two silos right here for my SRMG cement plant, and I built this to feed these towers, and then there'll be a cross deal that goes here like that, and then this is another leftover part which is the top of the elevator. We'll go up here like that, pitch up a little higher, there we go, and it'll connect these two. Now I will show you the rest of the build, and here is the rest of the building. This right here, well, this is not glued down yet, so let me take it off so it don't fall off. This is 10,000 styrene. This building is so small that it really doesn't matter because it's not going to be handled once it's on the layout. The windows are Tiki group, and of course I made the door. This is all leftover I-beams that I've had, and these right here are piano wire. Now the way it's going to be set up is going to be like this. And first of all, this building here is going to be cut in half, or just enough to fit these two silos on. Now if I can turn this around a bit, there'll be piping that goes from these guys into the building, and then these cement mixers will be under here like that to get loaded up. These would be different aggregates that are needed to make the cement, and then of course we're going to have the main tank right up in here. But anyhow, I'll do a little further on this, and we'll paint this guy up, and we'll see how it looks. So stay tuned and we shall be back shortly. Alright, one more thing I forgot to mention about this structure right here. There will be stairs, and they will go up here like this, and there'll be a handrail that runs across here like this. These products are Plastruct. other than that, let me get going a little bit further on this, and I'll bring you back here in a few minutes. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Alright guys, this is the first sub-assembly of this cement plant going together. As you can see, I've got my my conveyor totally built with the head on it, and I decided I wanted to put some ribbing on the chute that goes down to the silos, so I decided to make some ribbing. And what I'm using for this ribbing is this number 100, 10,000s by 20,000s. Guys, this stuff is tiny. Look at how tiny this stuff is, guys, as compared to my hand. Anyhow, it looks good, and I will continue on this. I won't show you putting this on there because it's really tedious to put these guys on there. Anyhow, I'll bring it back when those are on, and then I can finally paint the entire structure. So for now, oops. As you can see, I've got my catwalks done, painted and ready to get on there. My silos are attached to the small building. I also have my support for my walkway that's going to go across from here to the other building. As you can see, I've cut and modified the lower building. I also added a ladder and a door. So this guy basically is ready to get mounted. For the roof of the small building, I thought I'd give my hand a shot at weathering. So this is as far as I got right now, and to show you how much I like doing weathering, I bought 4 bags, 4 different colors, about 4 years ago, and that's how much is still left in there. I'm not good at weathering. I admit that. You know, I'm just not good at it. But anyhow, while I was going through my parts bins, I also came up with this box of goodies. Now, it doesn't have everything I need, but it's got another set of stairs that I can use for that upper deck like I was telling you guys earlier. And it's got some handrails and stuff in here. I don't know if I'll be able to use them, but we'll see. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead a little further on this project. I thought it was going to be short, but apparently it's not going to be as short as I wanted it to be. But anyhow, we'll continue on with this build, and we'll see how it goes from there. So stay tuned, and we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, this is a mock-up of the cement plant that I've been working on. I'm going to call this a scratch bash type of project, because I'm kind of using some of the parts from one of my other kits and so on and so forth, and then the rest I scratch built. Anyhow, here's the tower that I showed you earlier. It'll have a platform here, and then when it gets to the top, there'll be another platform, and the top platform will have railing around it, and there'll be ladders that go up like that on that side, and then there'll be one on this side. And again, this is all mocked up right now because everything still needs to get painted, and then I also pick up some handrails. I think I might have some left in my stuff. Anyhow, on this side, if you guys are going to see this, let me move this over a little bit maybe. Yeah. I told you guys that there would be stairs down here to get up to the building. Then also, from this upper platform here down to this platform, we're going to have stairs that come down there also. This is going to be the end of part 1 of this build. When I get everything painted and start to assemble everything, I will post a video, and it'll probably only be 2 parts. There's not very much to this build anyhow. But anyhow, yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying this video series. I hope you enjoy all my series on scratch building. I hope it's helping some of you guys out. And I have had some people tell me that my builds inspire them, and I'm very happy for that. That's why I post these videos, so you guys get to learn how to do some scratch building. once you get into it, it's pretty fun, and it's way less expensive than buying kits. Anyhow, as always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out. Alright guys, I'm going to show you the next step on this project. Number one, I have finished the elevator, and as you can see, I've got the ladders on, one there and one there. I also have installed all the little ribs like I told you I was going to install, and I also installed the upper walkway. So this is basically done at this point. So now we'll move on to the next part that I have accomplished so far. Put this down somewhere where it don't get hurt. Alright, now we'll move on to the silos. As you can see down here, I've added my piping that will go into the, I'm going to call it the mixer building. And I think I already showed you that I put the support up here for the walkway that's going to go from these silos to the main silo. I also did a little bit of rust here. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that. Like I said, I'm not really good at weathering, so I'm going to give myself a shot at trying to do this. Anyhow, we'll move on to the next part here. I didn't realize this video was going to be such a long video, but anyhow, I mentioned to you yesterday, or a previous clip on this, that I did do a little bit of a darker color on here to get rid of the shine of the metal siding that I put up there. And by the way, again, I used this HO siding. It's peel and stick, and I've been using it for a while, and it seems to be okay. Even though it's HO, it seems to work for N scale. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and do a little weathering to this building, and let's see how it's going to turn out. So stay tuned, and we'll give myself a hand at doing some weathering. Alright guys, this is my attempt at weathering. I did the roof with some rust on there, and I also put a little bit on the walls on 3 sides. The 4th side you won't see because it'll be up against the silos. Like I said, I'm not good at weathering, so whether this looks good or not, it's it's the way it is. So anyhow, we'll go ahead and continue on this, and we'll start putting some of this stuff on the foundation. So stand by, and we'll be back shortly. Alright guys, this is pretty much a completed industry. This is as far as I can go right now, because I still need to get the handrails for my upper walkways and for my catwalks down here, and also for the office building. This complete structure is secured, and also the silos here are secured. The elevator is not secured yet. I also added this unloading shed right here, and it'll have a pipe that connects from here to the elevator. And let me scoot the camera around a bit, show you what's going on this side. My weathering wasn't a very good attempt, but anyhow, in here I will have a pipe. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that, but let's see if I can get in there a little closer. Of course, it's not secured yet, but there'll be a pipe that will unload the hoppers. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this little series of mine. Of course, like I said at the very beginning, this is nowhere near prototypical, but I decided to use my modeler's license and do what I wanted to do. Anyhow, as always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out. Alright, guys and gals, I know that I've signed up for this video twice already, but what I actually did was combine part 1 and part 2 together. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I had an offer that I couldn't refuse. This cement plant was originally scheduled to be on my layout, but I had an offer that someone wanted a cement plant. So I showed him what I had, and he agreed that he liked it, so I went ahead and finished it off. So we will get out to the work area, and I will show you the completed model. And if Matt's watching this, I hope you like it. It'll also, this part of the video will also be in one of my next videos. Anyhow, stay tuned, and we'll get right back out to the work area, and I'll show you the completed model. Be right back. Alright, guys, what you're looking at here is the completed cement plant for Matt. I hope that Matt does a video on this when he gets it on his layout. I'd like to see what it looks like. Anyhow, like I mentioned earlier in the build of this project, there is a pipe here for unloading of the hoppers, and it goes into the elevator, and of course it travels up the elevator and then gets distributed to the silos. As you can see, I modified this building here. The tower, as you saw, was scratch built. I have added all the handrails and guide rails and everything. So let me turn this around a bit, and you can see the other side of it. Oops. Alright, as you can see, up here, let's see if I can zoom in a bit. Up here, I did add the steps that go down to this silo here. I also added this additional storage bin, or whatever you want to call it. The stairs I marked off with yellow striping down at the bottom, and also I thought I'd give Matt a little bit of a surprise and include the office or shack or cruise shack or whatever you want to call it. I did a little bit of weathering on it. Like I say, I'm not really good at weathering, so I'm leaving the rest up to Matt to finish off. I will get some dull coat and dull coat the entire structure, and that's about it for now. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for the last time, I'm going to sign off of this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video of the cement build I did for Matt. I won't tell you what we actually did a barter on this kit, and you'll see in my next video what the barter was. So anyhow, again, thanks for watching, and as always, your questions, comments, input, and subs are always welcome. For now, that's all, folks. BNSF 6951 out.